To go to the Ashanti region, where traders at the redeveloped Kejetia market have blamed management for several fire incidents at the facility. The National Fire Service has attributed the delay in putting out yesterday's fire to non-adherence to recommendations it has made. The regional fire commander, who made this known when he visited the scene to get first-hand information on the incident, further disclosed that the facility has no fire safety certificate. Ibrahim Abubakar reports.
In total, 54 shops were affected by Wednesday's fire at the largest market in Kumasi. It took firefighters several hours to bring the situation under control. The Ghana National Fire Service said management of the redeveloped Kejetia market did not adhere to its recommendations to change the couplings of the facility's fire hose. Hence the delay in dousing the flames.
The challenge is the couplings. It's not compatible with ours. So if you fight the fire using their hoses and you want to extend further and you need to extend the line, that's where you have a challenge, because we can't use ours to extend. We've written to them severally that these things need to be amended, these things need to be rectified before anything happens. We want the minimum standards to be maintained. And so far as we are concerned, they've not been, and that is why we've not renewed them. They've applied for it, but we've also written back to them, telling them exactly what we want them to do before we can renew it.
Leadership of the traders also chastised management of the market for ignoring the recommendations and traders' concerns on fire safety issues.
The smoke detectors in the market that were not functioning, early alarm warning system that was not functioning, the couplings that the Ghana National Fires had recommended that the management should change it for them, all came to bear that if those things were activated yesterday, the extent of damage would have been minimal. Then also, there was no flow of water from the hydrant early when the fire started. These are some of the things that we have been raising over the years. If the regional fire commander is saying Kejetia is not fire worthy, so they've no issue fire certificate to them, it implies that there is no insurance policy covering the markets.
The Ashanti Regional Minister, who led members of the Regional Security Council to visit the fire scene and assess the extent of damage, hinted a committee will be constituted to investigate the cause of the fire and address some concerns of the traders.
From my own point of view, I think a committee will be very necessary at this point, in the sense that we have to know certain things. Certain things must be clarified. Why? One, why is it that the sprinkler did not switch on when the fire started? Because the moment the fire starts, the sprinkler should turn on automatically. Why didn't it happen that way? But people had to go and switch it on.
Management of the market, however, absolved itself from blame.
You see, before this market was open, the fire service gave certification. They approved that the system here is capable of handling whatever fire that will come here, as far back as 2018, 2019. Otherwise, how did we get the market opened if it didn't have the requisite equipment and gadgets to fight fire? It has. The fire service is asking us to further improve upon it by adding adapters to join their hoses. Should it be that we need to deploy beyond a certain length, anything that will make the system better and improve upon it, nobody will be against it. And so this is something definitely that we are going to do. It's in our budget.
Meanwhile, some traders have begun counting their losses a day after the incident. I sell thread, sponge and plastic bowls here. I lost all investment worth 60,000 cedis in the fire outbreak.
I didn't salvage anything here. I even forgot to pick my 15,000 cedis in the store when the fire started. I'm even fortunate I sent some money at the bank to pay off some people I owe. I've lost everything.
Even though the market has been shut down for 3 days, Victims were allowed entry for only 2 hours to assess the situation for themselves and also try to retrieve some of their unburnt items. Ibrahim Abubakar, TV3 News, Kejetia Market, Kumasi.
Away from Kumasi.